Do, 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 do. That's my music today. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to another Tuesday edition of Money Mamas. Oh my goodness. So all the stuff that we have to go over today, it's not very much actually, just a couple updates, but really more of a cautionary tale. How to make sure that you are being safe with your online ventures, making sure that you are not taken advantage of and not, that looks funny, huh? Not putting your money into places that is going to be a terrible return. So there's a couple things. One, remember last week I was looking and TopHash was pending payments. Well, I figured out why. It's no longer pending payments. However, you cannot, well, I'll show you. There is a thing that happens. And if you don't do this thing, it will show pending payments maybe forever. If you do this thing, then you will get a little bit of money each day. I will show you what I mean. I will show you. Okay, the other thing is that there are some big announcements coming to Marketing Powerhouse. So I do not know what those are because it was just listed a couple days ago that there's some big announcements coming. So when the big announcements come, I'll be able to share with you. But if you are not in Marketing Powerhouse and you want to go look around, go to marketingpowerhouse.org. Even better than that, go to wealthy.marketingpowerhouse.org. Now this thing, it's slow burning right now. The reason I say that is because I think that the membership is still pretty low. It's not like 1 million people are in it, or even 10,000 people, or even 1,000, I don't think at this point, but slowly it's building up. The Facebook groups, the admin is very reliable. Yes, real people with real addresses, real profiles, real friends. You can find them easily. They show their faces, they update. So that is not an issue. The issue, I suppose, is that bringing people into a program that's asking for a larger than like nothing amount, or, $3 is tough. But we bring in quality people, we get quality results. So I am still looking and waiting for that to start its spillover, but wealthy.marketingpowerhouse.org still looking good. So the other one we're going to go over today is TopHash.net. .net. I think it's a .net. And I'm always going to do mypayingads.com/ref 77546 because let's put that one down there. It's long because it is still working. And of course, my paying crypto ads is still going well too. However, most of my faith and attention is to mypayingads.com and not the crypto ads. I cannot tell you much about my 24-hour income because they are still, quote unquote, testing everything. They are still testing. So my 24-hour income, not really sure what to tell you about that. I will go over and show you TopHash, and we'll do an experiment, and I'll show you how to get the money out and when it doesn't work, and why I was so cautious about when they changed it to the 20% a day. Yeah, hype, hello. But that you had to put in a minimum of 0.5 Bitcoin, which right now is about $600. So that to me was like a red flag, that when they change something that much and they're asking for these huge amounts for these bonuses, that typically that's not something you want to get into. Also, I have something very, very, very exciting. I'm going to continue calling it PIG, even though it's not, it's PIC. But for me, it's the Private Investor Group. And it's really not, it's Private Investor Club. It's a club. I'll put it down there, PIG, Private Investor Group. But I'm going to call it PIG for now because then you'll know what I'm talking about. There is something that is working very, very well. I have been monitoring it. I was in it earlier last year and I got out for a bit, I'm waiting for my return. It is not something that I will be waiting long for. In fact, it was the pig. What happened with pig or pig is that there was a huge amount of money lost in a day. And it was an investor mistake. But since then, and I have not jumped on since that happened, I've been watching what happened. However, whatever I put in, I know the minimum was 100. I think I did like 150, maybe 300 in there. Anyway, I will definitely be getting back between $3,000 and $4,000. That's a definite. That is 100% definite. What I didn't do is continue with the new program in its new model because I was watching it. Well, everything has been going very, very well. Again, extremely trusted admin. This is not somebody who is taking this lightly, nor do they stray away from showing us themselves, their family, their children, answering questions directly, getting on the phone if you need to. This is the real deal, but this is an investor group. So what happens is the money gets pulled into one account. Normally these accounts are for people who would be able to put in like $10,000, $20,000 themselves. We're not going to. We're going to put in 500 or 1,000, whatever, but it all goes into the bigger group, and then it's actually diversified into a couple different areas that have been making money every week and every month, and it pays out every month. And it is not commission based. It is not, they don't even want that many people in because they don't want the scum of the earth to come in and ruin it. Which I highly appreciate because there's just so many bad people out there, or perhaps not bad, but very desperate and willing to do terrible things to good people just to make a couple extra dollars. And I posted that someone's like, what, 150,000 is just a couple extra dollars to you? Well, it is if you're ruining thousands of lives. Yes, that is just a couple extra dollars to me. I'm tired of it. So what happens in this one is I am only allowed to introduce this. I will say I'm only allowed to invite 5 people per month. 5 people per month. And I am going to figure out who those 5 people will be based on who gets to me. And you would have to get information from me. I can send you the entire brochure. There is a written brochure, and I can show you. So you would need to get in touch with me. I believe, now I read it 2 different places. One place it said the minimum was 250, but then I read the minimum to come in was 500. This is only for people who are looking to definitely make money. I can share this today. I can share it with you. I can show you that this is very much a potential way to recoup some of the money that you keep losing in some of these other ones. FX10, I'm still so mad about that one. Not mad, just disappointed. Like, you know, I didn't actually lose money in that. I didn't. I made enough that I didn't suffer any sort of loss from it. What I did is suffer loss of potential because I had that as part of one of my, you know, like things on my list of where my income streams were coming in, and I liked it, and it was, you know, for like 6 months every single week. So 6 times 4, 24 months looked pretty good. And then it turned sour. And when that happens, there's people trying to hunt down the admin and figure out what's going on, or perhaps, you know, take his kneecaps off. So anyway, and there's always the hindsight, which is, oh, I knew it. I told you. Sure, you probably did. Or you probably told yourself, and you can pat yourself on your back, but you weren't able to do that for, you know, 9 months. So good thing you could save that in your back pocket to say, I told you so. But that one was working pretty well. It appeared to be going well. It appeared to be run by good people. And then look what happened. And perhaps what happened, from what I can gather, is that Shiraz, the admin, Shiraz Khan, his mother, was having huge amounts of medical bills, and perhaps he absconded with all of the money to pay for that. Now, if that was my kid, maybe his mother is a terrible person too, but to like steal money from people and lie and steal to pay medical bills, I get it. It's desperate, but it just, it's hard for me to comprehend. just hurting that many lives and being okay with it because you were so desperate. But side commentary. Okay, so I will go over pig today. And like I said, it's not really called pig, but let's see. So we will go over, I kind of went over Marketing Powerhouse. This one is all right. People have been paid commissions and it continues going where it just started. So this one does have somewhere to go. What I'm interested though, actually today, I kind of wanted to go look at the Gift a Bit, which just kind of fizzled out to nothing. I'm pretty sure I don't know if they're even bringing on any more people. That one was like all hyped up by big recruiters and then dumped to the wayside. TopHash, I will show you an experiment with you and show you what happens when you try to take out more than 0.01. No, 0.01. I think it's only that much. So it's like $1.20 right now that you can take out per day, $1.20. 24-hour income, that's still going through their test phase. So they're holding all your money and you just have to wait and you're at the mercy of whenever they get done with their stuff. Pig, I will show you and explain more and explain how that comes up. My paying ads, again, I think I took out $135 yesterday. So this is still doing very well for me and we'll go over that. Sound good? Sound good. Looks like an agenda to me. Very happy to be doing this. And I'm speaking in LA again on March 18th. March 18th, there's a one-day event called Marketing Without Makeup. Marketing Without Makeup, you can find us on Facebook, and we will post registration announcements very soon. But Marketing Without Makeup is, let me tell you, because actually I really like the tagline. I'm pretty sure I wrote it. Okay. Without makeup. Marketing without makeup is where's my, I gotta find it. It had such a good tagline. Hold on. I'm really going to read this with you. Marketing without makeup brings business owners back to marketing to remove the gimmicks and to help them get out of their own way. Will help you get back to help you get out of your own way so you can shine as your authentic self. What this is an event. Oh, let me see if the website is still up. I kind of think it's not. It might be. And then I'll share the website. I don't think I paid for it though. Ooh. Unleash your unstoppable. Very cool. Yeah, I'm going to show you the website. Okay, it's official. I'm going to share. Okay. Let me do that. First you get to see me, go into space. Oh my God, where'd it go? There we go. Marketing without makeup, unleash your unstoppable. So anyway, if you come to marketingwithoutmakeup.me, you can click here to receive Marketing Without Makeup updates. That would be good because this event is happening on March 18th in the Los Angeles area. It's only going to be like $47 to get in, and you're going to learn a lot. And you get to see me live, on stage, live, or at least at the front of a very nice room. Okay, Marketing Without Makeup, and my book will be for sale. Yeah. If you don't know about the book, come over here to Prospects to Profits. Prospect to Profits. And book. Let's do that. There we go. Yes, you can get this book on Amazon for Kindle for just $2.99. $2.99. This is my book. Why are my... Okay, something's blocking all my images. I can't see images today. Weird. Annoying. But yes, there I am, the author. So it's official. I am an author. Oh my gosh. My Whatever. I'm getting blocked, but there I am. There's the book. Okay, $2.99. It's very, very cheap. You can also get a paperback version for $6.99. It's the Amazing Itty Bitty Prospect to Profit Lead Generation book. And I did sell quite a few at the last event. So the book is getting out there. And I'm very excited to share that with you. Okay, so back to our agenda. First, we were going to TopHash. So let me show you. Do you see how I have 0.20149? Watch this. Watch this. If I want to withdraw funds, I'm going to show you what happens. Now, if it happens today, right now there's 0 pending. Let me just take all of that and show you what happens. Well, actually, what I'll do first is show you 0.01. This is $15 days. Watch what happens. Okay, I do this. I hit request. It says, do you want to take that out? Yes. Now watch this. There's nothing pending. It went through. It went through. Okay, so I go to my withdraw history. There's the comment. Oh wait, it is pending. TopHash, show results. The withdraw to account. Oh, come on. So, oh darn. Okay, well, it wasn't supposed to show pending, but it should go right through. Comments, withdraw to account. Okay. Yeah. Last time I did this, it just went automatically through and it said withdraw to account and it showed the batch number and blah, blah, blah. It went through. What happened though is if I tried to put more than that, it showed as pending. So let's try it. Let's withdraw. Let's try this. Because right now it does say pending. Shoot. Let's see if that's not cool. Okay, let's try 0.19. I think it's going to end up saying pending again. Request 16 test. Confirm. Okay, now it definitely says pending. So I have all these things pending. So I go withdraw history. Those are pending. Well, I wonder if this one will go through. Let's try canceling them and try one more time. Okay, I'm going to cancel you. And cancel you. And see if I can do my 0.000, my 001. Look, yesterday it went through. There it is. But before that, I was able to do more than that. Yesterday it went through without even stopping. So, well, I might have not even good news for you. 001. All right, let's try it. TopHash 15 test. Yikes. Let's see if it goes. Confirm. All right, I will have to check back. We'll come check back and see if that's not pending anymore. Oh my gosh, if it's not even paying out 0.001, that's going to be such a bummer. What if it'll pay out 0.0001? Let's try that. That's like a couple cents, right? Sorry. Okay, so 0.0005. Let's try that. If we can go with the minimum. See if it'll even do it. What do you think? Well, now it says both of them are pending. Okay. As you can see, before February 14th, I was able to take out money. My total was 0.128744 Bitcoin taken out. And I'm going to see if those end up going through. Well, that's a disappointment. I really wanted to show you that this new thing worked. If these are still pending in a little bit, then I'm going to, because this one went through immediately, like immediately. Didn't even think about it. Okay, so maybe TopHash, no more. You don't even get your $1 a day. Okay.
자, 반갑습니다. MP 후입니다. 자, 오늘
I think I've been out of here too long. Oh no, good. Okay. Anyway, again, check it out. So my ad packs have earned me $13,373.38. And with 214 active ad packs, I have my commission, my leadership, and my earning balance. And I did zero this out yesterday. So let's go look. Let's just because, you know, you can't always believe me, right? So last 30 days, $873. And that is not what like I put back in. That is what I withdrew out. Withdrew out, not put back in. There we go. So this is from yesterday. I have my 69 plus 66 pending. That'll come out pretty soon. But you'll see I did wait 7 days. I did put money back in. So on the 20th, I took out about 100. On the 18th, I took out about 100. On the 16th, I took out over 100. On the 12th, I took out over 100. So total out is $3,708. And that is more than, oh, that's almost 3 times what I started with when I started. So definitely still working and still doing great. And they're coming up on the 2-year anniversary and having a big gala in Singapore. That will be pretty exciting for people who can go to Singapore. Come on, do not keep the pending. Oh, I'm so bad. TopHash. Okay. So let's think about what we can do to protect ourselves from becoming yet another what do you want to call it? Fish in a barrel, like something easy to target. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute, because too many of these things are just too easy to target. So there is the idea that if it's too good to be true, don't do it. That is probably true. But I guess it depends what too good to be true means to people. I suppose to some people, taking a job and getting like, you know, $179,000 a year, but it depends what you mean. So you can always go with your gut, the too good to be true. That might be something to watch out for. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that I think is really important to go through. Okay, for one, who's running it? And can you find them? Can you find out about them? Not just what other people say. This is not trust by association. This is due diligence, in that you actually find the admin. Find the admin. Find out how the system works. And figure out if it is something that, does it rely on new blood, aka money? Does it rely on new money? If so, probably not a good one. Do they offer a pretty huge commission? If they do, then it's probably not that good. I mean, if you're selling a product and there's a physical thing, even if it's a digital project, if there's something that's being sold, obviously a huge commission is pretty easy to do. But if they're saying, bring someone in, they'll give us their money and you get a % or a big commission back, that might be something to look out for. Something else is when they can't share, or they say they can't share how they make money or how you will make money. If they show screenshots of money going into a Bitcoin account, but like not how the money is made. That one came up to me, like somebody, Tom Kent, Tom Kent, stay away from this guy. Seriously, he is at it again. He also gives a lot of prizes, but he doesn't pay anybody. And he has a list of about 2,000 people he has to pay because he said he would. And he pays about 2 or 3 of them a week, maybe, or maybe a month. So you do the math. Like if you're 1,000 person on the line, you're going to be waiting like 1,000 weeks. So until the rest of your life. But what he's doing is stringing people along with this promise, and keeps asking people for more money and more money and more money. So what here is happening is, well, first of all, this admin tended to be real. Like we saw everything about him. We had his home address. It seemed good. But what happened was that there were delays. So if you start to see admin delay everything, probably not good. Also, if the program changes drastically just a few weeks in, if payments start getting delayed, or if there isn't a clear plan on how and when you get paid. Like TopHash was doing it just automatically every day, but then what they did is they changed it so that you had to do a minimum of 0.5 Bitcoin, and that now it's 20% every day. And that's when I said, no, I'm not putting in $600. Although, quite honestly, I thought about it, but I wanted to see what was going to happen with it. And what happened with it is they started paying out their $1 a day and then not paying their $1 a day. So yesterday I got the email, though, that just said, like, congratulations, you got money. Let's see. My withdrawal request has been sent for TopHash. Okay. Yes, I did. I requested it. So I did get an email that said I requested a withdraw from TopHash, but I have not gotten the one yet that said that I got money into my Coinbase. So that's what I'm waiting for next. Coinbase will let me know that I actually got money in there. That happened yesterday. Let's see. So, yesterday I got one. Withdrawal request has been sent. Not that I had requested it, but that it actually got sent. So that's a little different. So what else do we have here? If payments are delayed, there isn't any clear plan on how, when you get paid. Some of these things start out well. Okay, let's do a case study, THW. It appeared to have a pretty good plan, lots of company interaction, but there was not a face. There was not a face on the company. Hello, company. But I didn't mind that because it was $0 out of pocket until it became, now you need to upgrade to this and upgrade to this. And just kidding, we were going to pay you here, but now we're not going to pay you here. I let them go from their first payment, which was supposed to be October, to November to December. By that time, I'm like, whatever, this is not working. And now they're like, oh, someone else didn't pay us. So I suppose same here. Tom Kent, he was saying he's relying on someone else to pay him. Oh, well, they didn't pay me, so I don't pay you. THW, same thing. We never got paid, so you don't get paid. Oh, now it's something else went wrong. It's not our fault. There's very little way to tell if something's going to work or not. Too good to be true actually could be marketing powerhouse. And I'll tell you why. Because this does have a promise or a potential of big returns. And it does rely on new people coming in. There is a product behind it. It depends on what the company can do. I think they really want to see a lot of big motion because they've already burned plenty of people. It's the same people that did Freedom 5. So that everybody got burned in that one. I did not actually start that one. There was something about it. There was something I didn't quite like about it, even though I knew admin personally. But it wasn't their fault, of course, because somebody ran away with all their money, and that is just how those things go. But it's how you bounce back from them. So I suppose this is their bounce back. And, sorry, that's a pen. There's a pen drawing. It sounds pretty funny. Okay. this is their bounce back. This is them, I think, making amends and trying to come up with a better way of doing things online, but also with integrity. So that is what we're going to be looking for. If I'll tell you when and if I get my payment and how much, and when the spillover starts happening. So do not get yourself into something that you cannot get yourself out of. That's kind of big. Even more than deciding whether or not to come into something, protect yourself. You can make a decision to come into something, but don't take out a loan for like $1,000 or $10,000 because you think you're going to get your money back in 6 weeks or something. Don't do it. Don't take out money that you can't afford. If you have, so let's say this, if you have $1,000 in the bank, put in 100 somewhere, because you can probably, maybe even 50, you can probably risk to lose that, but always go in, know the risk. You just got to know the risk. Nothing is for sure. Even when it's working, nothing is for sure. That is even why in FX10, I told you every week, I took the money. I did not compound. I did not compound. I did not leave it in the system to quote unquote compound for me for 6 months. And so I could be like a billionaire. Oh, do the math. If it really doesn't make sense, if it's some sort of exponential growth and somehow like in 6 months, there's going to be 500 billionaires. Seriously, that doesn't make sense. So do the math. Protect yourself. Take your payments as quickly as possible. And if there's going to be like a 6 to 8 week lag, and you're not sure if you're going to get paid, or even a longer lag, then perhaps stay away from that one, even if you see other people getting paid. Because the way these things always work, here's how they work. 1, big promise. 2, appearance of authenticity. 3, pay out some people. 4, recruit. Tell your friends, recruit. Then they pay out a few more people. Then they make excuses. Then they recruit some more. Then they change the game. Then they make some more excuses so that you're still on and you're still like, it's okay. And then you lose. So when you start hearing the excuses, or you can't see specifically how things are being done, if it's like, oh, we cannot tell you, it's a private thing, it's too secret, probably not something that would be worth your while to get involved in. Also, you can start small. That's another way. You can go up here and you can start small. Start small. If you can, put in the minimum, $5. See what happens. In TopHash, I did 0.01 Bitcoin. I did like basically the minimum, so it was about $30, which to date, what did it say? 0.0, whatever that was at the time. So I did 0.2. I've taken out about 0.2 Bitcoin. So, that's not quite it, I guess. Maybe 200. No, it's been a couple months of taking like $1 a day out. That's what I'm trying to say. It's been $1 a day for 3 months. So $90 there. I've definitely made my money back. And now that one's gone, I'm not too worried about it. But here's the way. So you get in a program, get your seed back as quickly as possible. So, you can start taking out, you can take out the minimum in a rev share. instead of just leaving it. However, even with the rev share models, if they're asking you to wait too long to take out money, or they keep changing the structure of it, or there's excuses, that's what you're going to hear. More and more excuses, more blaming somebody else. There's excuses and delays, excuses. But taking out the minimum of the rev share, maybe, so you put everything back in for 10 days to 30 days, and then you start taking out until you get your seed back, and then you can put 50% back in. Or you can do whatever you want, but you got your money back. So now anything after that is a win. In other programs, like with FX10, and I knew FX50 was a bust. I didn't even try that one. But this one, I felt like I had done enough and talked to enough people, and I trusted people enough who were telling me about it, and they seemed really adamant that they knew what was going on. And I had a lot of questions, and all my questions were answered pretty much to satisfaction. So that's why I did it. But FX10, just like I said, I took out my money every week so that I would get my money back. I took my money out. I did not ever compound. I wanted to get my money back as quickly as possible, and then make a choice about how much I wanted to grow it. Now, what was the sadness for me is that I was about up to 15 per month, and I was looking at growing that over the next couple months to a solid 6,000 per month passive. That would have been great. I stopped at, let's see, they paid 50% of the last one, and my payment was over 200. So I was still like 4, 8, 12, 16. I was going to get really close to $1,600 a month when they stopped, but I did not put that much into it. So I still came away with a win, but I wanted more. Okay. So anyway, that's what we're looking at here. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is how to do these. Not how to recruit more people, but how to be good to yourself. Make sure that you're not doing things and expecting too much. If you put $2 into something, I don't know, and you just sit there and don't do anything with it, then you can't really expect too much to come out of it. Some of these things can work really well. The ones that are just too crazy and too fast and the math doesn't add up are not good. Now, I was a pain in the butt, and I got like berated on the Tom Kent thing by many people on the group because I kept doing the math, and I said, it doesn't make sense. How can you possibly have this much money to pay out to people? When I did the math, and they're like, oh my God, or SMH, shake my head. Like, oh, why don't you just not worry about it? What are you doing? Like I was trying to ruin it for people. I'm like, can somebody please explain the math to me? And nobody would. And I ended up backing down, which I kind of wish I hadn't, because I was right. The math didn't add up. I was right. I also brought it up in FX10, like how can this possibly work? How can we possibly have even 400 people who are now going to be making like $1,000 a week? That's $400,000 a week of payout, which is 10% of what you have in the account. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that you're going to just keep growing at an exponential rate and not actually top off. Well, you do top off. That's the problem. So I think looking at how something's going, jumping in, but not with more than you can chew, perhaps coming in at a minimum. Those are very conservative ways to do this, and keep you safe so that you can make some money online, but it might not ever replace your day job. That is the reality of it. It won't be replacing your day job anytime soon. Let me see if TopHash went through yet. This page, let's see. Nope, still pending. That's too bad. Maybe I'll try tomorrow. Take out my 0.001. I'm so bummed that they had to start doing that too. But anyway, there you go. TopHash. It was kind of working. I'll go check on it again later. Oh, pig, I didn't do it. Okay. Let me go over that real quick with you. How should we do this? I'm going to erase this screen and tell you about it. You get to watch me while I talk. Sound good? Sound good. Okay. Sound good. Right. Sound good. Okay. What am I talking about? We have like 10 minutes. Let me go get my stuff. So how was your day? My day's pretty good. Terribly sick, like really sick over the weekend. Not good. Not good. Oh, and I'm finishing another book. I will. I'm going to finish another book. It's mostly done. That's not. Let me see if Pick is in here. Yes, 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 yes. You know what? I will share the brochure with you, but I won't share the part about how you actually invest because I want you. I'm only going to share this with people who come in and say, I'm really interested. I understand it. I see how this works. I know that I will be a good person and I won't ruin it for everybody. To come in. So actually, yes, we are going to, I will share this. Let's read mode. Okay, that's still too giant. Oh, okay, perfect. Here you go. You're going to see who this is all about and why I want no more than 5 good people coming in. Okay, here we go. Presentation mode. Think. Here we go. This is the Private Investor Club. This is members only. So here's what happens. There are packages. Okay, it is. It's a $5,000 minimum. And look at me. I can do my fanciness because I like my fanciness. Okay. There's 5,000. There's a 5,000, a 500, a 5,000, and a $10,000 level. There's 3 different levels. They are compounded monthly, not daily, not weekly, monthly. There is also a platinum package for 20,000 to 100,000. At which point you have to see a Tesla car so that you know that you're in the special ranks of those people. Again, would I tell you to take out money on this? No, I would not. What I would tell you to do is if you have disposable, come in because you can always add to this once you see that it's working. But let me show you why I like this one. Okay, let's read along together. The Private Investor Club is here to earn a solid and consistent monthly return from trusted professional traders. And they are committed to a safe and secure place using traded funds in a binary option arena. Now, this investment is completely passive. So who is taking care of this? This is Travis Bieberitz. He's the manager and founder. He has a wife and 3 kids. I think they're all boys. He's an investor and commercially rated pilot, and he is passionate about aviation. He is a real person. He's a real person. He comments on my kids' stuff. I comment on his kids' stuff. This is a person who has his own reputation and his family's reputation behind him, or, that is going to happen. Now, their funds are located, here you go. Their account is at flashbinary.com. This account grows on average over 50% per month from the binary options through our professional binary options trading. There you go. This is not, do you see what I mean? This is not a secret. Like, we can go here and we'll know where it comes from. So what happens is, you can earn from 10 to 25% compounded for 6 months. Your initial deposit will lock in your percent ROI throughout the remainder of the schedule, even if you add more money to your account later. So if you put in $500, but then you end up, depositing more than that to 5,000, you are still locked in at the 10%. So you can't jump earning ladders. Now, this is something, you want to look out for this. It's for 6 months, your funds are locked and they're earning. After 1 month, you're allowed to make additional deposits. The doors for deposits are open from the 1st to the 20th. So we're like right in that window. It starts tomorrow, and they close from the 21st to the end of the month to do payouts. When the clients deposit, their funds are moved into a pooled brokerage account. At the end of 6 months, you earn your principal plus your earnings, and it all gets paid out to you. So here's an example. After a period of 6 full months from the deposit date, you will get half the payment in month 7 and earn a final 5% on your remaining balance. Month 8 is when you get paid everything and your account is brought to a close. So with an amount put in of $5,000 and you get 15% each month. Actually, I do have a calculator for this. At the end of the month, you would have earned $750 because that's 15% of 5,000, which gives you 5,750. Then you get 15% on your balance that you had before, so it compounds. At the end of it, see here, at the 7th month, you would get $5,493 paid to you, and at the next amount, you would get $6,071 paid to you for a total of $11,854 from your $5,000. I will not be doing $5,000. I believe I can find the calculator. I think I have the calculator. We can just do the 15% and see what it would be after 6 months at just the 500. Okay, so there is a waiting list. However, I do know for a fact, because I'm in this, that it has opened back up and you would be allowed to come in as my guest. This is not open to everybody, and I'm not going to show you the rest of this because, stop sharing, because I want to keep all of the other information private. When you are ready, I want you to find me and send me your information and send me how I know that you're going to be a good person and not make trouble in this group, but also understand that this is a risk, and there's also an NDA to sign. It's a non-disclosure affidavit, which means you understand that you are not sharing and giving this information out to everybody. Okay? Also, like the trade secrets you learn and the things in the secret group, you keep that to yourself. We keep it to ourselves. Everything is shared with us in the secret group, but we do not go blab about that. So I did share some information with you, and I think that was enough. So if you are somebody who would be interested, and again, it's only 5 people. Each person's only allowed to bring in 5 people per month. So the last thing I want to find is my pig calc. My pig calculator. Same way. This is the one I had going before. Oh, this is interesting. It's different because this was 40% a month, but I'm going to show you where it stopped. Oh, okay. And I'll show you. I'll be getting $2,907.21 back, although I was supposed to get $30,645. That's another one where I didn't lose, but I didn't win. So come over here. Come over to my spreadsheet. Come here. Back to screen share. We're going to go into space. There we go. Okay. I believe you can see this. There I am. That's me down there. Okay, so remember, I told you I started with a very small amount. This was last year. What happened is they're only paying out through what you were going to get at the end of November instead of continuing to pay everything. Like that, my $168, and then you'll see 468 went in. That was not all my money put in. There was a bonus that month. It was like, I forget, you put some in and then you get some extra out. So even my total, let's say $543 I put in, I'm still going to make $2,971.21. Total gain of what? About $2,400. That's how this one worked. I'm still getting that money. There was a big, big, horrible thing that went on. It's much better regulated now, and so far everything I've been seeing is going well. So actually, let's change all these to 10s. And because it's only a 6 month now, And the minimum in is 500. Let's take that and let's just say we did not put any more money in. Okay, your 500, and this is, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So this is what you're looking at. Your 500 is going to turn into $885.78. That's what you get. That is reasonable. That is not too good to be true, right? So that's what you're looking at with this one. But letting 500 sit and getting 10% a month to get your 885 is not so bad. I will take the rest of these off because they don't actually count. Wait a second. It would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the 7th month, I believe he said you get a 5% bonus on the remaining balance. But let's take all that out. Oh, let me just, this equals H26. H26. Oh, let's make this equal H21. That'll change it. Okay. So you do get half of this money out, and then you get a 5% on half. So at the end of your 6 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in this month, you get, this equals negative that divided by 2, essentially. Okay, so 442 comes out, and then you have 465 left. Actually, something like that. That's your withdrawal. Okay, so then you get the 465 left. That doesn't really make sense that you're, no, I guess it does. So then you get this amount out. That equals negative this. And there you go. That was your total amount you got. Yay. Okay. So this one is not quite exactly right, but don't worry about it. 907 is what you get out. Okay. So let's say you started with 1,000. Don't worry about this one because I actually changed the calculator too much. The end of your balance would be $1,115.85. This was the one where it messed up a little. Okay, $1,860.14. That's how much you get at the end of this program. Got it? Got it. And I should probably even take this one off. There. Okay. So that's essentially how much you would get. You get something that looks just like this with your entire plan. It's a PDF. It'll show you your start date. It'll show you your end date. And this is your end date will be let's see, E20. And E20. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right now. E20. Okay. So the 6 months, and that's how this works. So it is a smaller amount. Now, let's suppose like you were actually going to do 5,000. Oh, we saw the 5,000. No, if we did 5,000, now I believe you get 15% each month, right? Right? Uh-huh. And so just like it said, $11,565 is what you end up with. That is how this one works. It is not a millionaire overnight, but you will get a nice little return. And a nice little return may be easier to swallow than no return at all. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, I'm ready to hang up here, and leave your questions below, and I will see you next time. Stay safe on the internet, you guys. It's a big, bad world out there. Bye.